Man, the first day of 2023 back on the grind. While it's January 2nd, it's the first Monday that they say getting back to work, man. We fresh, we ready for the new year. I'm excited about the new year. I'm fired up. It's going to be a new thing, man. And I'm excited that we still get to continue. If you got up and you got on the other side of this, good morning to you. Still the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. And Mrs. Owens, she said, we need some sponsorship. So she gave me a cup like this. Boss lady said, it's time for a change coming, man. Good morning to you. I hope you fired up. I hope you feel the energy. I hope you woke up with, not got to, but get to, got to left, get to. Let's get right on to it. This is the same thing, man. We keep on going. Good morning to you. God bless. He chose us. It's a new year. It's a new day. It's not Merry Christmas, new pumpkin, all of a sudden, instantly. But it is, man, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Putting ourselves in ready, set, go mode. I hope you, prepared your mind, prepared your area, prepared your, whatever that is. And you continue. It continue. Let's get right on back on into it, man. Good morning to you. New year, new you, new me, new time. I think it's a great chance to have had a reference. So you get to look at your goals, look at your plans. I hope that you get to pull out, you got some things already lined out for the week, for the day, for the month. If it's the same, it's the same. Let's get on to it, man. It's the same right here. Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy. This is the grind. I'll see you on the other side. We'll be right back. Stand by.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest party. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life. No matter what life throws at you, it's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all, and the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, and you put your signature to. That means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
So it's a new year and it's a new day. It's the first Monday of the new year, and everybody said it was the gym and everything and all the things. It's the continuation. It's just the continuation. It's this where you differentiate yourself. This way you separate yourself. This way you learn a little bit about yourself. Do you still continue to do the things and make the adjustments to what you did previous in the years? Just a reference. Give you a good 365 days to kind of see what you did and what you didn't do, what you hit, what you missed, where you could have got better, what you need to do a little bit less of. And if you get around coaching, mentoring, or a system of support of any kind, you find yourself doing some things that you may not have thought you could do. But then you get to hit a reset, at least a recharge. But it should be a continuation. It's not, boom, all of a sudden, like the podcast. It should be, no, it's continued. It's a little bit more, a little bit learning, and you continue to go. So ready, set, go, right? You have some goals. I hope you have some goals. I hope you have some destinations that you see in your mind that you want to reach. And then one of the things about that is we got to hold ourselves accountable. Not that, well, it's okay if we hit it or we don't. There's got to be some ramifications personally to how we reach those goals. So good morning to you out there. I hope you charged up today. I hope you motivated on today. I hope last year is just taking you into where we're going to do this year. Connect those dots of success. Alleviate from much of the situations that none of us can sometimes even get away from. They just find you. Work on solutions. Use the different way of thinking. And when we talk about thinking, I was on a training just this morning, and we were discussing Napoleon Hill. Man, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. The funny thing is, it's funny, but it's serious. He said, think and grow rich, but think about what? Now, you can look at that two ways because, think about what? What should I think about? Well, what you think about matters. So what do you want? Where do you want to go? What would you like? Who does it matter to? So it should be, like I say, bigger than you. So what you think about matters, and the way you think matters. So when you face an adversity, you face a scenario, you face something that most people may be in and really just messed up, but you could maintain. See, that's another way of controlling, who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go, because 10% of what's going on outside of you, you control the 90%, however the quote goes. You get a chance to decide, though. You get to decide how you want to affect, how you want to be affected, and how you let it affect you. So I just choose to the best of my human ability, and just find a way to take the next step. When you take the next step this year, make it happen for yourself. Got a few people want to send some shouts out to. It's an amazing new year today, or first day of the new year, working day. Mentally still, some people are off, but if you're in the merchant mode, business mode, Walmart's open, anything that's open, and if you're an entrepreneur of any sort, and you're gonna get started a little bit later, and you're in the same industry as somebody that's similar to you, or you got a Dollar Tree and I got a Dollar Tree, I'm already in there, got to smell like Fabuloso in mine. That's just the difference. So it's who you are, where you are, everywhere you are. Who you are, where you are, everywhere you are. That's all the time. Think about it. You're the only one being everywhere you've been. That's deep. We'll talk about that on the other side. Hey, Partners in Success, it's going to be amazing. Man, had an amazing new year. Hope you did too. Hope you focused on today. And as we get on to it, a couple people want to say a couple of things. Stand by.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
The last thing I remember about having a resolution for the new year, I stopped doing the resolution deal. I made a change. I think it's all in how you see it. Resolution, thought process. It's really a continuation of the same thing. If you're on the track, you have to resolute something new. Resolute to continue. That's the deal. Continue. You're on a track. A lot of times we just cut the cord, kind of some way, veer the other way. Like this is a shorter cut. But as this is J.P. Watkins Muke says, a shortcut leads to a long route. That's right there. How's that? A shortcut leads to a long route. Think about it. And, you're going to circumvent the system some way. You really don't want to read the book for the test. You really don't want to get the information and take the notes and apply. So you read the cliff notes a little bit. You think you got it. Yeah, and, you got to do extra class, the test. One time you could have got through it. But the discipline is you get the gray beard. A new application of the same thing. That's it. You can, as I say, I'll tell you all the time, you get a chance to recreate, rebuild, redevelop, re-energize, re-synergize, reconnect the dots, all the things you get to. I get to grow a beard. I get to shave it. I get to do all the things because I get to, man. That's the amazing thing that God gave us a chance, man, to get to. And I get to connect with people like I get to connect to all around the world, man, that get to wake up and just be on the grind. Who knows what words someone may need to hear. Who knows what content might spark someone? Who knows? Like this amazing young woman right here, Miss Deja Ray Benson, man, coach on coaches right there, taking me to the top. I'm gonna hold on to your cape, you and Mr. Benson, all the way to the top of the other side. And it's going to be an amazing day. We're going to do a little bit more of that. What my main man, Mr. Neosha Morris, calls mojo, motivation. This podcast, this particular production is about getting up in the morning, feeling energized. I get to talk about people and businesses that are doing things that, other people could benefit from. Be a resource. So think about being a better resource, a better person, a better friend, a better father, a better husband, a better wife, a better son, a better daughter, a better person, a better you, some way, somehow, just a little bit. Not voila. There's no voila. There's no voila. I think I'll do a book called There Is No Voila. There's no voila. I don't know wherever they came up with that. Shazam, right? Success. We'll talk about it on the other side. Stand by. Hey, nothing works but to work. Stand by.
You've been an underdog in your relationships. If you've been an underdog in the weight room, if you've been an underdog in life, if you've been an underdog financially, I'm talking to that person who grew up without a father. I'm talking to that person who grew up without a mother. I'm talking to that person who didn't grow up with handouts. I'm talking to that person who maybe if you did grow up with a little bit of handouts, but maybe you were misunderstood and you were overlooked and you were undervalued and you were mishandled and misguided.
You got a dream to buy a house. You got a dream for better relationships. You got a dream to win a fight. You got a dream to get your family out of the hood. You got a dream to lose weight. I mean, whatever that dream is, whatever you have, that goal, that improbable feat, once you get it set, once you smell that, once you get a feel for it, a taste of it, and the underdog is an individual who refuses to live in the dark. They refuse to remain in obscurity. They refuse to live in stress and overwhelm and anxiety. They are somebody who is tired. Like when you come to the end of yourself, you got to get tired. Like you have to get tired. Something inside of you has to snap. You got to get tired of being broke. When you get tired of being coined the loser, being coined not enough, being overlooked and undervalued and underpaid, you got to get tired of that. When you get tired, that's when you win.
The underdog is a person that comes out on the playing field and says, okay, I've been in this place of pain my whole life. I've gone without for so long. This is the day you make up in your mind where I will take the throne. I'm talking to that person that is acquainted with pain. I'm talking to that person that knows what it's like to come from nothing. And so you literally have nothing to lose. And the only thing that's in your head is a dream. The only thing that's in your head is I have what it takes to get to the top of that hill. Because I am not the wolf on the hill. I am the wolf climbing the hill. I have nothing to lose.
Counted out, overlooked, undervalued, misguided, betrayed. Somebody who has been really dishonored, disrespected. Somebody who has lost everything, who people stop believing in, is a very desperate person. They're climbing a hill. They're trying to achieve a dream. And when you are desperate, you are very dangerous. And a dangerous man or woman is somebody who is a disruptor. They don't play by the rules. They are coming for blood. They are coming for blood.
Your story is not your fortress. Your story is your fuel. When you doubt the underdog, it's like music to his ears. Tell me I'm not good enough. Tell me I'm not strong enough. Tell me I won't finish. There is this intrinsic emotion, this instinct. You have just awakened the lion in me because they said you can't do it. They said you don't have what it takes to make the investments. They said you don't have what it takes to lose the weight. They say you don't have what it takes to hang on to your marriage. Everybody has been counted out. Everybody has been doubted. The underdog is not a person who doesn't feel pain, doubt, and fear. The underdog is a person that turns that pain, that doubt, that fear into their fuel. If you came from a place where you had nothing, that's everything that you need.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Okay? Everybody wants a piece of the pie. In any facet of life, in every arena you walk in, there's pie. And the thing is that pie doesn't get any bigger. The pie never gets any bigger. It's the disciplined, desperate, dangerous mentality of an individual that says, I'm gonna push whoever I gotta push out of my way to get my piece of the pie. Those are the people that get the pie. Because the pie doesn't get any bigger and the pie does not pursue you. You have to go after it. So whatever it is that you're going after, whatever it is you feel as though you've been destined to do, are you willing to push whoever, whatever out of your way to get your piece of the pie? And so if you're listening to me right now and there's anything in your life that is defeating you, if there's anything in your life that seems like an improbable feat, you gotta smell blood. Once you get that scent like a hound dog, you get that scent, you see what is possible, you see what you are capable of. In the face of adversity, in the face of challenges, in the face of everybody that says you are not enough, you're not tall enough, you're not big enough, you're not wide enough, you're not fast enough, it's in that very moment that the dreams gotta get bigger than the disappointment, than the fear, than the anxiety, than the stress, than the overwhelm. It's got to get bigger, the dream. Once that dream gets bigger and you get a scent for that dream, you start to smell that dream. There's nothing on planet Earth that can stop you. You become armed and dangerous. You are the most dangerous individual on planet Earth.
And so an underdog is just somebody who refused to live in the setback. It is a person who rebels against your reality. Your reality of me is that I'm not enough. Your reality of me is that I'm not qualified. Your reality of me is that I'm not quick enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not linear enough. This is your reality. My reality of me is that all I have is all I need. I'm coming after everything you said I couldn't have. If you're going to come back from the setback, the number one thing you have to do is make up your mind that you are no longer going to live in the pain of the past. Pain is inevitable and it is unavoidable. And when we talk about this underdog mentality, the underdog is just a man or a woman who has made up their mind. They are no longer going to live in their setbacks. They are no longer going to live in your reality. Your reality of me says I'm not enough. Your reality of me says I can't do this. Your reality of me says you won't finish today. My reality says all I have is all I need. I'm not living in my setback any longer. I'm moving forward. When we talk about a dog mentality, the dog scrambles, the dog barks, the dog runs after whatever it wants. When a dog is hungry, move out of his way, because it's coming for blood. And the reason why you don't have what you want is because you are not hungry enough. You are going to have to push, 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 push. 9 times out of 10, the underdog always comes out with the win because the underdog was more hungry. The wolf that is on the hill is never as hungry as the wolf that is climbing the hill. The underdog is still trying to prove himself. The underdog is still trying to tell the world, I can do this.
And the underdog is an individual who refuses to live in the dark.
Jazzabrations is unique in the fact that we honor jazz and blues legends over the age of 65 who have contributed more than 25 years to the industry. Our performances educate our families about legacy preservation and as we entertain our communities to have fun and to be educated about keeping the legacies alive.
So how do you make it? How do you overcome the odds?
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back.
I remember that scene right there. Hey, he said, we're in hell right now, believe me. We can either stay here or we can fight our way back. And if you're in that, we're in that, the world is in that, we get to fight our way back. Man, let's fight our way back, y'all. If you have an opportunity this morning, I invite you to a Zoom in the other room, me and my man. Man, we're right back at it. Looking forward to connecting some very, very important dots to success. You know, people that really like helping other people, but have something about themselves that you just puts them in another kind of light anyway. You know, who are you? I'm a guy that really enjoys putting people together with other like-minded individuals anyway. So I already like meeting people that think outside the box. So if you are an outside thinker, you're invited. I'll share some information with you. Stand by. Me and Mr. Neosha Morris, director and trainer, we will be on Zoom in the other room this morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Get an opportunity, connect with us there. You can text the information scrolling across the screen there, and I'll get you access to the Zoom. And we'll talk about business ownership in the travel industry. I think it's one of the smartest concepts I've ever seen, and I love the culture, and I think you will too. So. If you will, send a message, smoke in a bottle, whatever that is, man. We'll get you connected, invite you on in, get you the information to attend, and have an amazing day. It's the first Monday of the year, and ball that energy up. Don't allow for just to be another day, just to be. There's so many people that wish they had your situation. They wish they had the problem that you have. They would love your problem. And then we take the problem that we have and wish to let's walk in gratefulness. Let's enjoy this year. Let's take this year by storm. Day one. Work day one. We see you on the other side. There is another side. Hey, let's get over there.